images. I want to add one image. Okay, just tell me how to add it. Img. Okay, and what is the important attributes? Src. What is the image name? Whatever the image name you have it, you give it here. I will say logo.jpg. Okay, something logo.jpg I have given. Let me reload the page again. Somewhere this image will come. Okay, so this image is displaying somewhere, right? So but I don't want to display like this. So the image is, suppose you want to display as a image side by side, something like this, you can go for a use a image tag. Okay, so if you want to identify whether this is image or not, just hold here and you can drag it here. Okay, and you open a new tab. So whenever it is moving like this is the image tag, definitely. Okay, sometimes what I want to do, we don't want to show image like this. Okay, I want to have a background of my page, not in the foreground, background. Okay, I want to see my data behind the scenes. I want to see the image, something like that. Then we can go for a background image. Okay, when you should go for image, when you should go for background image. Suppose you are going for a Flipkart or Amazon, you are showing some items. That time you should show background image or image tag, not the background image. Okay, suppose you are generating your pay slips. In the pay slip, your company name image is there, your company name want to print in the behind, then what is the image you should use? It background, not on the foreground. If you are using foreground, text will not display. That is the reason we have to go for a background. Okay, yes, now let us go for a background. How to set the background colors usually? How to set the background color? We know that how to set, right? We can use a background color property, correct, right? White color, green color, any color we can give it. So this is a normal color. Sometimes we don't want to give any color. Here what is the color I have given? Some so this is also background color only, correct, right? Some, this is also background color only. I'm giving something here. See, hash something, you can go for any here, dark violet, and let us go and reload the page. Something we are getting. Okay, so but I don't want to see any background of colors. I want to add a image here. That is our requirement. Okay, so but we will show some appropriate page for this one. Not this is the correct page, this is not a correct page, but we will show some correct page for now. Okay, let us try to learn the concept and build it. Okay, so first now I want to add an image here. So there is a property called background image property. Okay, if you want to add a color, what is the property? Background color. For image, what is the property? Background image property. Okay, for this image you need to give the one function. That function is nothing but a URL. Okay, URL. So let us try it here. So now I don't want to apply this background color. What is the color I want to apply it? I want to use a background image. Okay, see, background image. Okay, colon, what is the function I should use? It URL. Okay, after the URL, and you can tell that what is the image you want to load it. What is the image I want to load it? Logo.jpg. Same thing you give here, logo.jpg in the double quotes. Okay, see, I'm giving a logo.jpg as a background. And now I'll go here. I am using one image tag here, right? I'll remove this one because the background and foreground will be having some conflicts. Let us reload the page. Okay, so first by default, you verify it. How many times this image is displaying, here this is a one time, this is another time. Okay, because why this will happen is, whenever your image size is less than the screen size, automatically the image will be duplicated. Automatically the background property itself will duplicate, and you will try to paste in a multiple times also. Suppose if you are adding a small box like this, only some small box, this box will be replicated horizontally, and this box will be replicated like vertical also. All sides it will replicate. It will try to fill all your complete screen. That is the default behavior. But if I am showing like this now, hey, what is, why this many things are coming? I don't want to see this many. I want to see only one image, not multiple times, correct, right? So why this will happen? Only whenever you are uploading a small image. If you are uploading correct size image, it will show only one time. But if you are uploading small image, but how can you verify that I am uploading a correct image? Correct, right? You cannot guarantee, because if I open in a TV, I don't know whether your image fits to the TV or not. If I open in a mobile, I don't know whether image will fitting to the mobile or not. That is the reason we cannot guarantee that time. Okay, but we have to solve with the CSS properties. Okay, so here by default, how many like which direction the image is getting duplicated? All the direction, vertical and horizontal, but I don't want to write a duplicate in a something like this. Okay, we want to avoid this one. To avoid this, we have a one property called background hyphen repeat. Okay, which direction you want to repeat it? I don't want any repeat itself. Okay, but sometimes we want to repeat in a horizontal, or sometimes we want to repeat in a vertical order. Then based on our needs, we can go for it. Okay, so let us go on first try for a horizontal. I'll say background hyphen repeat is equal to no repeat. I'm saying don't repeat my image. Let us see, and later I will try to remove. So now how many, now see what is the behavior? It is working only one time, but what is the problem here? It is not occupying the 100%. There is another problem, right? So that is another problem. So that is okay. So but now I want to do, instead of giving like this, what I will do, I will give a here I can give like a repeat hyphen x. Okay, repeat hyphen x means you replicate only in horizontally. What is the x-axis, y-axis? Anybody remember what is the x-axis, y-axis? Axis means this one, y is this one, right? So here you want to replicate your image only in the x-axis direction, in this direction, not in this direction. So now let us go and reload it. It's two times coming, right? That is okay. Suppose if you were see now, see based on the screen size, automatically where it is reducing, duplicating only x direction, not in the y direction. Suppose I want in the y direction. Now tell me what is the direction I can give it a y direction, something like this. See, something like, but I want in all the directions, x direction as well as a y direction. Simply remove this y, say repeat alone. So automatically this will repeat. If your screen is bigger, it will display only one. If your screen is small, automatically this will replicate like this. If you have very big screen, automatically it will display like this. Okay, based on the screen size, automatically this will be displayed. Okay, everybody okay, right? But what is the conclusion we want to do it? I don't want any repeat itself, because that is not looking good. So now what I am doing, I will say background repeat is equal to no repeat. Don't repeat my image. I will manage. Okay, this is the property. So let us go for next property. So now I want to do it like a, so where is your image you want to start it here? By default, where is our image is starting? In the left side corner. Suppose sometimes I don't want in the left side corner. I want to start my image in background image in the right side, not in the left side. Okay. For this one, you have a property called background hyphen position property. Okay. So let us play with that property. What is the property name? Background hyphen position. Okay, so here I can give it this direction like this. So this is a left. Everybody okay with this one, right? This is a right, and this is a top, and this is a bottom. Okay, if I say left to top, first left means from left side, top means from x y side. So where it will come? It will come here. If I want to display here, now tell me what is the coordinates? Right top. Suppose I want to display here in this corner, what is the value I should give it? Right bottom. Suppose I want to display in the left side, left bottom. I want to display in the center place, something like that. Okay, let us play with this one, whether this will work or not. So which side we want to display here right now? Right top. Okay, let's go with the right. Okay, right top. So let us so your image started here, right? Suppose I want to start in the left side itself. Now tell me what I can do. Left start, something, left top. So now see, left top. Suppose I want to start in the bottom. And now tell me what is the proper icon? Is it left bottom? Something like this. Okay. Okay, you can play with this property wherever you want to display something like this. Okay, but most of the time what we will do, we will start with the our left start only. Sometimes you want to make it in the center, you can go and write a center something like this, or you want to go with the left center, something center means always it will go in a some center of the page, something like this. You don't want to go in a left or right, you want always you want to show in a center place, you can go for a center. Okay, like, but I want to show it in the left, but from top I want to show you the center. This one also you can play, you will say left and top is equal to center. From top side it is center, but it will display in the left side, something like that. You can play this one, and this is nothing but a background position. Okay, apart from this one, we can give a other position also. Suppose from X side, I want to give a 10 percentage. You know percentage, right? Percentage means it will calculate from the screen, something like this. Think like this. Okay, from X side, I want to 20 percentage. From Y, I want to 30 percentage because I want to give customization. Okay, customization, something like this. So here you can remove this one. What I can give, I will say 20 percentage and Y is a 30 percentage. Okay, and something like this. Let us reload the page. So X side 20 percentage, Y is a 30 percentage. And if you want to increase this one, you can go on to increase this one. Automatically it will try to something. It will try to adjust based on this one. So based on top it is a 51, 50, and left it is a some 20 percentage. You can increase like whichever the coordinates you want to give it, you can give it. Mostly we'll play with the left and top, center, those properties, not with the these things. Okay, I will say left. Okay, left to top. Okay, something like that. Okay, everyone note. So this is the one, and we can go for a, there is a next property called attachment. Okay, fixed or scroll. Sometimes what will happen is whenever there is a scroll bar is coming, if I am scrolling it, my background image also will scroll. And I don't want to scroll, I want to fix it here itself. Even if I'm scrolling or not, I want to fix it here itself. Okay, in such cases we can go for a let me try here. I will say height is equal to 2000 pixel. Let me try. Okay, suppose here if I am scrolling it, my image is also scrolling or it is staying there. It is scrolling, right? So this is the default behavior of the background image. But even though I am scrolling or not, my image should fix there. It is like a sticky. Okay, FeviKiCad. So then what I can do here, I will say background hyphen. Okay, okay, background hyphen uh, attachment. Okay, attachment is equal to fixed. So what is the property name? Background hyphen attachment, and what is the value I'm giving it? Fixed. Okay, let me reload here. So what is happening? Only your other data is scrolling, but your image is not scrolling. Something like this. See, even you are scrolling or not, my image will stay there only. Okay, so this behavior is called what behavior? Background hyphen attachment. Okay, something like this. This is another one. So and so what are the properties we have seen so far? Background color, background image, background repeat. Repeat means X direction or Y direction. Attachment means whether you want fixed or scroll. And background position means what? Position means what? I want to which position, left side, top side, right side, bottom side, or center, something like this. Okay, so this is one. And next property is so this all are okay, but I want to upload the same image. I want to use the entire screen. I want to use a entire screen. So for this reason, we have another property called background hyphen size property. Okay, what is the property? Background hyphen size property. Okay, so let me remove here position. All the things I'm going to remove. I will say, so I'm going to use a background hyphen size is equal to cover property. Let us see what is this cover will do. What is happening? One image, it is occupying entire screen or not now? Okay, because I am giving a 2000 pixel. I am giving a like height is equal to 2000 pixel. Let us remove it where we will not do this one and reload the page. Okay, see. So this cover, what is trying to do? What is trying to do? Whenever you are adding a cover, automatically this image will enlarge and try to fit to entire your screen. Okay, try to fit the entire your screen. You no need to duplicate your image. Automatically one image will be adjusting with the entire image. Okay, but whenever we are doing like this, we will upload either any colorful images, not like any text images like this. We will upload only any color images for backgrounds. Okay, suppose if you want to see any image, we have applied something like this. I will show one example and you can see this one. I'll go here. Suppose if you see here, this is a photo. Behind the photo there is a world map is there, right? So that image we are adding a background, correct, right? And that is a contain or cover, something like this. Okay, and if it is not duplicated, what will happen? Again it will come in 2 times, 3 times, 4 times it will come, but we don't want to display those many times. We want to display only one time. Okay, then we can go for a which property? No repeat and you can go for a cover is equal to something. Okay, and there is another property called contain. Okay, there is a second property called contain. So what this will do, so it will always make sure that your image is fully displayed. It will not consider about whether it will occupy full screen or not. It will try to show all image at same time. Okay, based on the screen. But this is not property we want. We want to have a covering things. Entire screen I want to cover it. Then we can go for a which property? Cover property. Okay, something cover property. Something like, or if you don't want to cover, you know how to give a percentage, right? I want width is equal to 100 percentage and height is equal to 100 percentage, something like this. If you want to occupy 100 full screen, what you can give? 100 percentage, 100 percentage. Let us reload. See, automatically your image will be occupied with the 100% background image, something like this. You can set it. Okay, so these are the properties. We can see this one in the backgrounds. So background size you can give in the width and height, or you can give the cover, or we can give the content. Anything is fine. Okay, initial is nothing but inherit is nothing but from parent it will come, but these values we will not use it. We have used this one cover. Auto means whatever the size is there, same size it will display. That is nothing but a auto. Okay, so these are the properties. So let us go for a next property. And okay, so for this background is okay, right? So we will remove this one, and where we will use something like this. Maybe you can try to develop this photo is there, right? Behind there is a one image is there. Try to develop some. If you see this color is not, I have used any color ma. The color is coming from image only. That color is coming from image. That image itself like a light blue color, and that image. That is the reason it is displaying something like this. Okay, yes. Let us go for don't use this type of backgrounds. Dark color background, never use it. Okay, it is not looking good. It will make any websites ugly. For demo only I'm using this one. Okay, okay, don't use this one. Okay, so let us go for a next concept called opacity. Okay, opacity. Sometimes what you will do, and there is a, so the background images I'll cut here. I'll just say comment here. Let us reload the page again. Okay, so now we have a remove this one, and let us apply some background color here. Background color property, I will say light something. No, okay, something. Okay, so here we are again, we are coming to the first one. Okay, so now what we want to do, I want to apply this. This is the right. There is a concept called opacity. Okay, so this opacity value also possible from the 0 to 1 only, not more than that. It is also exactly similar to the our alpha value. Alpha value also, what is the possible value? 0 to 1 only. But the only difference here at the alpha value is let us have some something like this. Okay, suppose I want to have a some alpha background color. I will remove this color and I will rotate. Okay, I'll reload the page. So what is the opacity? I'm using it here. If you see the alpha value, I'm using a 0.3. Okay, the what is the alpha value? I'm using it a 0.3. Whenever I'm using a alpha value, whether you tell me you are able to read this text properly or not. Payroll management, you are able to read it properly or not? Properly, right? Okay, so this alpha value will not affect any text content. It will only work on the color. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to learn one concept called opacity. Sometimes they may be asking in the interview, what is this opacity? Okay, so here I am going to give, this is exactly like alpha. If you are giving one, same color will be displayed. Suppose I will reload the page, same color will be displayed. Suppose this opacity I am going to give it 0. What will happen if you are giving 0? Any guess? What will happen? Your entire content will be hiding. Everything is there only, but like on top of, we have given a 2 color coatings. Okay, we have done a 2 color white by white color coating. Okay, that is the reason it is going with a white color. We don't want to do this one, right? So whenever you are giving opacity 0, what will happen? Everything will become a white color. You cannot read any text also. Okay, then to solve this problem, I will give a 0.5. Let us see what will happen. 0.5. Now what is happening? Like it is a not like what you can see, even the text also some dimness is there, not like a original one, right? Okay, not like a original one. Suppose this when we will happen is whenever we are showing any loader here, okay, any load, like I am loading some data from the back end. At the time what we will do, we will apply this opacity. Hey user, we are loading some data, you please wait, something like this. That is the reason they will play with this opacity. Okay, so this opacity, if you are increasing, suppose I will increase to 0.7. Okay, and I will increasing to 0.7. Now some colorness coming, right? So this based on the opacity, automatically what will happen is this color will be changing. Okay, and there is another thing called uh, okay, loaders. Okay, prime ng. So I will show you one website like what we are going to do. uh, okay, so this is a prime React. Okay, so where we are going to learn React, and I'll say loader. Okay, loading. What is this color? Hmm. Suppose I will open a one mail. If you see the content here, what will happen is I'm going to click here something. You observe the here again. I'll click here something. Okay, some okay. I want to share. What is this lazy loading? Opacity. Uh, Okay, so this opacity, what will happen is whenever I want, let us go with. So whenever you are giving 0.7, automatically this color is increasing, right? So there is some, if you go to some website, what they will do, there is whenever they are loading the data, a screen will flash like this. They will keep on coming like this. There is a flash will go from left to right, left to right, left to right like this. Okay, so that is nothing but they will use this opacity only. First they will use opacity is equal to 0.4, something like this. Okay, so whenever they are using 0.4, the color will be dim, and again after like in some 50 microseconds they will increase this opacity to the with the 0.5 or 6. Okay, so whenever you are seeing this 0.6, immediately there is a flash will come. So there is some loaders which will show like a flash. So I will show this example tomorrow. I will collect it and I will show it tomorrow. Okay, so the thing is, whenever you want to hide any content or whenever you want to make any content to the dim, okay, then which property we can use it? We can use a opacity. Where we will use whenever we are logging into any website or we want to loading some data, background something is happening, then we can use a opacity property. Okay, that is the one. The only thing is if you are using opacity, this content also will go to the dim. Okay, but if you are using a alpha value, only color will go to the dim, not the content. That is a difference. Okay, let us go for the borders now. Okay, so after this one, let us go so far now we have done only the border, simple border, right? So here let us play with some borders, and I will remove this opacity here. I don't want this opacity. Okay, see, this is the one, it should come. Okay, so here we have this one, right? Now I want to add the borders. So do you know what is a border, how to add a property? Any guess what is how to add a border property, ma? Ah, we'll write a border. We have done so many borders, right? Border 1 pixel solid, and we can give any color here. Okay, whatever the color we are giving it, that color will border will be coming here. Okay, suppose let us add the red color border so that we can see this. So what is the red color border? FF00 something. Okay, red color border. Okay, so now let us play with these borders ma. By default this is a div. Okay, so here in this div we can add our borders in how many, in which direction we can add it. Top, right, bottom, left. Very very important. See, first top and then right, then bottom, then left direction. In all the direction we want to the clock direction, think like a clock, it will rotate like this, right? Okay, so I want to add a border in all the direction. Then I can use a like a property, like currently the property which we are using, right? Only one property I'm using it. What is that property name? Border. Okay, so instead of using like this, we have a multiple properties, but this is only shortcut. Okay, this border is nothing but a shortcut. So the first thing is in the border, what is the thing we have it? Border hyphen width property. Okay, so width is equal to 20 pixels, something like this. Hmm. Border hyphen style property, solid. Border hyphen color property. Okay, brown color. So how many properties I'm using it here? Three properties. Okay, so now I'll reload the page again. We'll see the. Okay, this is the border only man. It is going like a road. I am giving 20 pixel. If you are giving more, it will become like a road on. So here you can give any pixel here. Most of the time you will give only either one or two, not more than that. Okay, for any good looking UI, either will give only one or a two pixel. But if you want to give any more pixel also, we can go and give the this width also, that is fine. Okay, so what is the first property? Border hyphen width property. And what is the second property? Border hyphen style. Okay, here means what is the line we are always going with the style only, right? Let me demo, for demo I will give a 5 pixel and solid. Okay, so here there are so many styles are there, man. Okay, simply remove here and control space. You can see what is the one we are having it double. Okay, let me write save double and reload it. So how many borders are coming right now? Two borders. Okay, same border property only, the value will be different. I don't want to double, I want to go with the some other one. Okay, glue. Let us see what is a groove. What is a groove? It is showing some shading, right? If you see, this is like a 3D something. Okay, some shading color, it is coming. This is nothing but a groove. Like whichever the style you want to have it, you can have that style. Okay, let us go here and again go for like a something outlet or ridge. Let's go for the ridge and reload the page, something. Okay, so ridge also looks like a this one, other one, and go for other property, outset. Okay, so let us reload the page. See, the outset means here to here one color is coming. This left side to here is a one more color coming. Okay, based on your need, you can select anything. Okay, I don't want all this fancy color. I want to go for a dotted one. Suppose I want to show a photo frame. So where photo frame will be showing like a dotted something like this, I want to do it. So you can just like a show like a dots something. Okay, or you want to have a dashed something like a dashed one, and let us reload something like this. Okay, suppose you don't want this one, you want normal one. What is a normal one? Solid. Okay, this is the one, something like. Okay, there are so many styles are there. You can use any style whichever you want. Okay, based on the project. So and the last one is a color. Okay, you know what is a color? We can use it, right? This is okay. Okay, but the tricky will come here. Okay, now I don't want to apply the top. How many pixel I have applied? 5 pixel. Right side how much pixel? 5 only. Bottom 5. Left 5. I don't want like this. In the top I want only 2 pixel. Okay, right I want only 4 pixel. Increase. Left I want 6. Like bottom 6, left 8, something like this I want to use. Okay, if I want to use it 4 times I want to use it, right? So you should not define like this. Okay, then you have to say border hyphen width. Okay, which is the top width? How much I want to do it? 2 pixel. Okay, and right how much I want to do it? Border. Okay, hyphen right hyphen width. How much width I want to do it? 4 pixel. Okay, So only two direction I have given. I did not give up the rest. Okay. So top this one, right this much. Okay. And let us go for another one. Another one. What is the another side? You want to give it a border hyphen bottom hyphen width hyphen width property. How much I want to give it a 6 pixel. And what about left side ma? Border hyphen left hyphen width. How much pixel I want to give it a 8 pixel, something like this. Okay. So let us reload the page. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Now tell me based on this one, what do you understand? We can give all sides same width, or we can give each side also differently. That is based on our own needs. Okay. Then where you will use something differently, something like this. I want to have a something like this. Let us go here. Suppose if you go to any Microsoft, right? Uh, the thing is, if you go to any Microsoft, okay, please observe here. So there is a border for this div. Okay. All sides border is there or not? All side border is there. But left side alone, there is a green or red color is that is also border only. So now all sides same pixel or some different is there. Some different is there. Okay. If you go to any Windows, if you open any application right now in Windows, if you open any mails or something, by default, if you see the border left, see the left side border. Okay. Something left side border, you see the left side border. What is happening? It something is there here, right? Okay. And this is like a border on left side border. Left side border is more than the other sides. Okay. That is the reason we want to show some borders differently. Okay. Suppose you want to prepare this border, you can do it or not. Border left width is equal to 2 pixel. Border and color you can give a green color and something like this you can do it. Okay. So let's go and play with this one. Okay. So now how many directions I have specified? 4 sides. Okay. Instead of specifying 4 sides for width property, simple, we can go and give a one property. Okay. Something like this. Let me remove here. Okay. Border hyphen width property. Okay. How many direction I want to specify it? 4 direction. I have is 4 properties. Instead of 4 properties, there is a shortcut called only one. So top, how much pixel I want to do it? 2 pixel. After the top, which side? Right side. How much I want to give it right side? 4 pixel. After bottom, and the last 8 pixel, something like this. Okay. Let us go and reload the page. Okay. Let us go and reload the page. Okay. See, same style. Correct, right? Okay. Something like this. Okay. Now I want to styles also I want to do like this. Top I want solid. Right I want ridge. Bottom I want different color. Now tell me how many in simple property also we can do it, right? Border hyphen. What is this property ma? Style. Okay. Let's go for a top. I want which one? Solid. Right I want to write like a ridge. Okay. Dotted. And last dashed or double, anything whichever you want to do it. Okay. See here. Top one color, one, right another one, bottom another one, left another one. Okay. In one property we can do it or not. Or if you want to do it in 4 properties also we can do it. Border hyphen top hyphen style, border hyphen left hyphen style, border hyphen right hyphen style. Anything is fine. Okay. This is the one. Same thing I want to do it in the color. Top I want to have a green color. Okay. Right I want to write a red color. Something like this. 4 colors. Now tell me yellow color which side will come? Left side or bottom side? Left side. Blue color, bottom. Green color, top. Okay. Everybody okay? Let us see. I think your answer is correct only. So top green, right red, bottom. Everything okay, right? Now 4 values means everybody okay. Now what I will do, I am going to remove one yellow color. Okay. Now how many colors I am giving it? 3 color. Now tell me, what is the color for left side? No color I am giving it. Okay then. Sir, okay. What is the color for top side? Top side green. Right side? Right side? Red color. Bottom side? What about left side? No color. Correct, right? Let us reload the page. Let us reload. What is the color it is coming here? From where it's coming? Okay. So whenever you are giving three properties, okay, so it will come in the order only. Top, right, bottom. Whenever no we have given no color, it will copy the color from right side. Okay, that is the reason. opposite color. Okay. Now what is the color will come now? Suppose now I will remove this one red. How many colors are there now? Only two colors. Now what is the color for left side? Tell me. What is the color for bottom? Clear? Okay, let us see whether you are correct or not. Okay. See, top and bottom same color, left and right same color. Suppose if I am giving only one property, now tell me what is the property it will come? All side. Now you understood, right? If you are giving only one, all side same. If you are giving two, top bottom same, right to left same. If you are giving three, top right to bottom will be different, right to left will be same, something like this. Okay, this is the same for the this other properties also. Suppose here how many values I have given? 4, right? I am giving 10 pixel comma 20 pixel. Now tell me what is the width for top? 10. What is the right? Bottom? Left? Same. Okay, same. Your observation is correct, and it will work like this only. Top, right, left, bottom, border will be more, and top, bottom will be less, because of we are giving like this only. Okay, and this will work same for these three also. Okay, even you can give a border style also. I can give it like I want to give only two things. One is a double and is a dashed. Now which side dash will come? Right side and left side also, right? Right side and left side, what will come? Dashed. Top or bottom will come as a double border, something like. Okay, so this is nothing but a borders. Okay, so sometimes whenever you are going to, but we will what we are going to do, we want to define a left side border only, not all the things. Okay, so what we will do, first we'll write like a border colon 1 pixel, 1 pixel solid, some green color, something like this. Okay, you should not write like this, right? Okay, let us go and reload the page. Okay, but I want left side more background. Okay, but more I want to have a some like border width. Okay, tell me how can I give it? Ma border hyphen left hyphen, I will say border hyphen left hyphen, you can go for width. How much width you want to give it? I want to give a 3 pixels, something like this. Let us go and reload. See, only left side alone this color is added, in all the direction it is the same, something like this. Okay, so but whenever you are writing this input fields are right, sometimes you will show a validation here ma, in the bottom. If it is a red, you want to show any red color, something like this. Okay, that time in this knowledge will helpful. Okay, so this is nothing but a what is on borders. Now you understood, right? But every time what we will write, we will not write all this many border, top or right, left, right, all this thing. We'll write only one simple property. What is that simple property? Border 1 pixel. Now what is this meaning? 1 pixel, all the side 1 pixel. Okay, a solid, all the side solid only. Green, all the side green only. But if you want different, we can go for a three properties: border width, border style, border color. Three properties. Okay, this is a shortcut for these three properties. Okay, so now let us go for the properties. Next is a margin. Okay, next is a margin. So this is where people want some help here. Okay, because I want to give whenever I am writing any form, I want to give some spacing the left side, I want to give some spacing the right side, then we'll go for this concept. Okay, let's go for margin. Margin, I want to do a margin here. Okay, so first, what is a margin? The space between the two elements is nothing but a margin. The space between the two elements is nothing but a margin. Okay, for this one I want to give a demo so that you will you will understand. Some people will have a confusion. What is the difference between the margin and the padding? Okay, so here I'm going to write another div. I'll say example here, something like this. Okay, so some example here, something like this. Okay, so here that is the one. Let's have it. Suppose what I want to do here, yeah, here it is there. Let us go for our login example. In the login, what is the margin we are writing it? Margin auto, right? I will remove this margin auto and let us see the what will happen. So by default, where it is displaying it? it is displaying in the left side, because it will start only in the left side, it will occupy the full, but we have given a width is equal to only 45%. That is the reason it is occupying small. Now I want to give a clear definition. Okay, margin means, okay, the space between the element and outside of the content. Okay, so where is my border is there, my border is here, right? Outside of my border, the space, it is nothing but a margin. Okay, now where is my left side border? Here I want to give some 20 pixel space in the left side. Now what is the value I can give it here? I can go here and write a margin hyphen left hyphen 20 pixel. Okay, very important, 30 pixel. Okay, where it is giving in the direction, inside or outside? This is the question they will ask. If you are giving a margin, whether this content will move or outside content will move, like outside, not the inside. Okay, so wherever your div border is there, outside of the border only the space will come, not inside of the border. Okay, I would not inside the border. That is the difference. Now, suppose there is another thing. I want to give a space. Now, this text are attaching to my border, right? I want to give some spacing. Now, tell me what is the value I should give it? Padding. Okay, if you want to give any space inside of your border, then padding. If you want to give any spacing outside of your border, okay, suppose your home is there, after your compound wall you want to give any space, that is nothing but a margin. Okay, your compound wall is there, you want to move your home center of the compound wall, then you, what is the value you should give it? A padding, something like this. Okay, this is the difference. Now I want to give a space inside it. Now tell me what is the value I should give it? Padding, I will say 30 pixel. Please observe the screen now. Now whenever I'm giving it, see automatically this is now it is moved, right? Where it is moved? Outside or inside? Inside. Okay, padding means inside of the border, margin means outside of the border. Okay, so I will add this padding later. Let us focus on the margin alone. Okay, so which side I'm giving a margin? Left side. Suppose I want to give top side also. Now tell me what I can do it. What is the value I can give it? Margin hyphen top 30 pixel. Okay, let's go here, something. I want to give right side margin also. Tell me what is the value I can give it? Margin hyphen right, something like this. Okay, right is equal to 30 pixel. If I want to bottom, tell me what is the value I can give it? Margin hyphen bottom, something like this. Okay, suppose if there is an element below mine, okay, let's write one element so that we can write a demo. Okay, last element, something. Let us go and I'll remove this element. See, there is one element is there. I want to give some spacing between this element and this one. Now what is the value I can use it? Padding or margin? Margin. Okay, let's go here. On which side I want to give a margin? Here, bottom side. Now tell me what I can do it. Margin hyphen bottom is equal to 30 pixels, something like this. Okay, 39 I have given, so there is some space automatically came, right? Like this it will go. Okay, or I can go in a reverse direction also. I no need to give any margin bottom here. I can go to the bottom guy. Okay, I can go to the bottom guy. I can give a margin top also. Anything is fine, right? If I am a distance from you, that is okay. Or you are distance from me, that is also okay. Anything I want, we want only the distance. Suppose I want to do it here. What I can do here? Style is equal to what is the value I should use it? Margin top side. From bottom element if you want to give a top, from top element if you want to give a bottom, something like that. Okay, so let us go something, but let us okay, margin top, I want to give it 30 pixel. Let us reload the page. Still we have the same, right? See, still this item is moved to the from top to bottom, something like. So now tell me where is the margin will come? Outside our border or inside the border? Outside the border. Okay, clear, right? Now again, instead of declaring these many properties, we can give one simple property. Okay, that property is nothing but a margin. What is the property name? Margin. Okay, here top side, how many pixel I want to give it? 30 pixel. Right side, how many pixel I want to give it? 30 pixel. Bottom, how much pixel I want to give it? Suppose you want to change it for now like a 20. Left side I want to give a 10 pixel, something like this. Okay, same property, this same concept we have learned where in the borders. So what is the first value? Which side? Top. Second value? Right. Third value? Bottom. Fourth value? Something like. Okay. Let us reload the page. Okay. Let us reload the page. correct, right? So left side, how much left side we are given? 10 pixels. Suppose if you are giving 100, you can see the difference. See, automatically moving, right? So instead of giving 4 sides, what is the value you can give it? A simple value you can give it. Okay. And if I am removing this value, now tell me what is the top side value, right side value, bottom side, 20, left side 30. Okay. Top top 30, right 30, bottom 20, and we had not give anything left. So where it will get a value from? Right side. What is the right side value? 30. So 30 also will come for the right also, something like. Okay. Suppose if I am giving only 2, now tell me what is the value? Top or bottom 30 30, left or right also 30 30. Same thing. Okay. Same concept only. Everybody okay with this one, right? Now I will give one tricky question. Okay. So there is a, how many divs are there here? One div is there. I am having another div here. Okay. From top, I will say, hey boss, you go away with the 100 pixel distance from me. Okay. And this is guy is saying margin bottom is equal to 100 pixel. What it is saying? Margin bottom is equal to 100 pixel. Okay. Okay. How many pixel distance I am maintaining? 100 pixel. Okay. Let us format the document and go on reload the page. Okay. So where is this element? Here it is there, right? Again, I will go here and instead of 100, I'll give 30 so that I'll have some clear view. We know it is called. So 30 means here, right? So now I will remove here. So if you go here, and what is the top margin I am giving here? 30. Okay. So now I will remove this one. So from top side, how much they are declaring? 30. From bottom side, how much I am declaring? 30. 30 plus 30, how much it should come? Correct, right? If I am giving a distance 30, again you are also giving 30. How much total distance should be between us? 60, right? So 60. Okay. So I will remove this one. So currently, what is the distance this between these two elements? Bottom I am giving 30. Top also I am giving 30. How much total? 60. So because of 60, it is displaying here. Now what I am going to do? I am going to remove this tile. Now that means how much distance I am having it? Only 30, not 60. Okay. Let us save it and let us see. Is there any difference now? No. Okay. Now again I will add it here. I am going to add it again. Now how much distance it is there? 60, right? 30 plus 30, how much? 60. Now let us see. It should move to the bottom right. Let us see what will happen. Is it moving or not moving? Not moving. Okay. Or I will see. Since it is not moving, I will change here 40. 40 plus 30, how much? 70. Okay. Let us see how much distance it is moving. Only little bit, not that much, right? Okay. This concept is called margin collapse. What is this concept? This concept is called margin collapse. That means one element given a bottom side and bottom element is also giving a top side. Both sides they are giving it. Whenever both elements are specifying the margin top and bottom, they will not add like a my salary is 20,000, my wife's salary is 30,000, total is 50. No, that is not like that. Okay. So this margin collapse will work like a, what is the highest value in between these two values? What is the highest value? Suppose in the index I am giving how much? Here I am giving a 40. In the CSS how much I am giving a 30. Which is the highest value? 40. So only that will apply. It will not apply 40 plus 30. This will not apply. That is not a correct one. Sometimes you will see in the project, sir, I am giving 40 pixel from top side. Already bottom also I am giving 100. It should not, but it is not, my CSS is not working. Program is not correct. No, you are not correct. Okay. That is correct only. There is a concept called margin collapse. This will not work out. Okay. So try to mention only in one side. Don't go on top. You mention one direction again in the bottom. Again you are saying some other. Don't do that one. Okay. If you want to mention some distance, come from the top. From that element you give a 30 pixel. Again go to that element. Again you give a bottom. Something like this. This will work out. Okay. So this concept is called what concept? Margin collapse. Okay. Collapse. That is the one. Suppose this is okay, ma. Suppose I want to, this is the form is there, right? I want to move this form to the right side. I want to display this form to the right side automatically. I don't want to do any logic, CS, nothing. I want to display my entire form in the right side. Okay. So very simple, ma. Okay. Go here And what I want to say, I will say which side you want to display your form, right side. So that means which side you want to give a space, left side. Okay, that's the reason I will say margin left is equal to auto. What I am giving a margin left is equal to auto. So let us reload the page. Where is your form is coming? Suppose somebody is reporting my like this like what is this one? My image is not displaying the right side. What you can give? You can give any div and you will say margin left is equal to auto. Automatically it will go to the right side. Suppose I want to display something into the left side. Now tell me what you can do. What we can do? We can give the margin. Suppose I want to display in the left side. Now what is the value I should give? Margin right is equal to auto. Now where it will display? It will display in the left side. Suppose I want to display in the center of the screen. Now tell me what I can give. Margin. Okay. Margin is equal to auto. So you don't specify anything. Simply write like margin is equal to auto. Automatically this will display center of the screen. This is okay. Okay. Sometimes you don't want to give in this margin auto. You can go in a percentage also. Something like you can give a margin 20%. That means all the sides it will have a 20%. Top side 20%, left side 20%, right side 20%. Something like this. Okay. So you can even you can give in the pixels. You can give in a percentages or you can give a auto also. So for now, what is the value we are going to use it auto for now? Okay, that's fine. Let me right click and format the document, something like this. Okay, so everybody okay with this margin auto, right? Margin collapse and all these things, right? Okay, this is the one. So the next thing is a padding. Padding. What is a padding? Anybody remember what is a padding? If you want to give any space inside, okay. Now I am having my page here. Okay, so inside the login page, if you go to our demo page, where is our demo page? They have nicely added a padding here. Okay, let's go here. Okay, log out. Okay, so I will give a logout. So there is a spacing in all the sites, right? Inside there is a spacing. If you want a spacing, what is the concept we should use? It tell me, ma. I'll use a padding. Okay, padding also I can specify in all the direction. Padding left, padding top, padding right, padding bottom. Okay, or I can display in a same thing. 10 pixel, 20 pixel, 10 pixel, 5 pixel. Now can anybody guess what is this 10 pixel and what is the top side value? 10. What is the right side value? 20. What is the bottom side? What is the left side? 5 pixel. Something like this. Okay. So let us go and reload our page. Something like that. Okay, see there is some space here, more space in the right side because that's how we are giving, and more space in the top side, something like this, right? So like this, if you want any space inside, then we can go for a padding. If you want to go outside of the border, outside of your border, then you can go for a margin. Okay, so this padding, there is no padding collapse, only margin collapse is there. Okay, and that is only top and bottom only. Left and right, how much you are giving, both side it will accommodate. Only top and right, bottom only, that problem will be there. Okay, so this is nothing but, so now if I am giving only two direction, 10 pixel and 20 pixel. Now tell me which side 10 pixel, top, top or bottom 10 pixel, left or right 20 pixel, something like, maybe this is looking good, something. Okay, better than this. Okay, that's fine. Now this is nothing but a padding. Okay, and padding also we can give a pixels, we can give a percentage also, anything is fine. This is also we have seen. Okay, so let us go for something like this. That is okay. Okay, so everybody okay with this one, right? There is one important property called box sizing, very important. Because of this one, your UI will change. Okay, so let me go to, there is one div we have written, right? What is the div we have written? Something like this we have written, right? So let us go with the something like this. I want to give this width is equal to 200 pixel. Okay, do you know how to write a normal style, inline style? Tell me. I'll say class is equal to some demo class, something. For a demo only I'm going to write it. Let us find, and I'm going to write it here in the bottom. Okay, file, save all. So I want to give a width is equal to 200 pixel. Do you know what is a 200 pixel means? Only some little bit. I want to add some background color also. Background, how to add a background? Background color is equal to some, let us go for some dark color, something. Let's go here. Okay, reload. So see here, ma. So this is the width. How much width I am giving? A 200 pixel. Okay. So and what is the text I am giving? Background color, right? Please watch it very carefully. So if I am giving a 200 pixel, it is coming only till this box. It is not going more than that, right? Now what I will do? I will go and add a padding property. You know what is the padding, right? Padding left side I will give a 20 pixel and top side I will give a 10 pixel. Okay, I'm going to give a padding. If you reload the page, what happened? This box size is increased or not? Earlier it is occupying here only. Now it is going outside also. Okay, whenever you are adding a padding, what is happening? It is taking your initial width plus additionally it is taking additional width also. What is that additional width? That padding also it is taking. Suppose there is a land is there. Okay, my length is like a 30 pixel like width, 30 pixel height. Because I want to add a padding, if I go to the another guy place, what will happen? They will kick me or not? Definitely. But here there is nothing. It is automatically expanding to the other guys. Okay, we don't want to do this one. Hey boy, we have given only 3 and 200 pixel width for you. If you want to give any space, you go and give inside it. Don't come outside and occupy the another guy's place. Something like this we have to tell. So to tell that, there is a property called this property. Box sizing is equal to border box. So what is this box sizing? Box sizing is equal to border box. Let us go and reload the page again. See, now what is the difference earlier and now? It is giving a padding, but it is not increasing its width. That is important. It is not giving its width. That is nothing but a box sizing. Okay, so this property is more important. Box sizing. What is the property we are giving? A border box. You don't go beyond your border. You occupy only inside your border. That is nothing but a border box. Okay. Okay. So now with this one, we are almost done. Okay, we are almost done. Let us only one small things, another 5 minutes only. Okay, not more than that. Suppose here I will try to reduce like this. Whenever I am reducing my screen, suppose you are also developing like this me only, right? Let me remove my last element. Now you understood, right? Okay, I'll remove this empty content example here. Okay, so I will reload my page here. Suppose this is a form, this is a center, that is fine. I will try to reduce my screen, man. Okay, so let us see here. Observe the screen. So currently it is fine, right? Okay, this now my input box is some line, different lines. Okay, why this is going like this? Okay. 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 Suppose something. Let me reduce my screen. Please understand here. I'll reduce. Okay, my box is also getting ready. That is okay. Reduced. Okay, after reducing, what is happening? After some time, what is happening? My input boxes are coming out. Correct, right? My input boxes are coming out, or it is still aligning the same problem for you also it will come. Okay, whenever you are writing some form, sometimes whenever you are reducing it, what will happen? Your this whatever the input fields are there, it will go outside of your border. Okay, but that is not the thing we should give it. Okay, so always we should try to give within only inside it, not outside. Okay, for this reason we can specify these properties. There are properties called these 4 properties. Okay, let me explain one by one. Max width property. Okay, what is this max width means? Even though you have a how much space, okay, how much space, I want to give how much maximum you can take the value, that's all. Okay, suppose if I am giving in the percentage here, if we go here, and what is the value I have given for login, for how much width I am giving? A 45 percentage. Suppose if this is a mobile, what is the percentage for mobile means? Only small will come. Correct, right? Your screen itself is very small. In that 45 percentage means it will come only very small. But if you take to theater, how much screen it will come? It will have very large, right? But I don't want to do like this. Even though I am using very large or small, I want to have some maximum limit. I don't want to go beyond that one. Okay, something like this. So whenever you want to define such limits, you can go and use a such property called max hyphen width property. Okay, maximum I can take a 200 pixel. This is a wrong, but I will change it. Okay, I will show and I'll adjust my screen. Okay, see here. Actually, what is the width I am giving by default? What is the width I am giving? A 45%. So based on your screen, you take 45% for this form. But what is the next restriction? I am adding it here. Even though you are taking that much, you cannot go beyond 200 pixel. You cannot take a more than 200 pixel. Only maximum how much you can take it? 200. So I'll let me give it a 250. Now tell me what is the 250? This is not a initial size ma. Okay, let me reduce. Suppose how much it is increasing, right? It is increasing, it is increasing, it is increasing. After some time it will not increase at all. See again, see how much width it is there, some little bit. Okay, I am trying to increase my field. My box is also increasing or not? Yes, again box is increasing, right? Again increasing. After some time the box will not increase after that time. Okay, that after that what is the box, it will not increase it. That is nothing but a max width. That means you cannot take more than that width. Okay, now there is another property ma. Suppose if I reduce here, my input box are coming out, right? There is another problem, right? For to avoid this problem, I can go and give a min width. What is the property I can give it ma? Min hyphen width property. So how much minimum I want to do it? Let me check it here. I will say 180 pixel, because I want to calculate, I have to see it in the screen how much it is required. Let me reload. So how much it is taking? Okay, let us see. See, now even if I am reducing also, what is happening? My fields are coming, not coming out. Is this good or earlier is good? This is good, right? So whenever you are defining it, you have to use these two properties. Okay, what is the minimum width? What is the maximum width? Sir, how can I identify this minimum width? Very simple. You go and see, like whenever you are reducing your screen, what is the minimum you can, if you want to have this space, this much, right? You can give that is the value for this one. And what is the maximum you want to give it? You can give a maximum also something. Okay, and same in opposite direction also. Whenever you want to give a maximum height, how much height you want to give it, and tell me how can I give it a max hyphen height property. Okay, maximum height is equal to I can give 300 pixel. Okay, so I am saying a maximum it can take only 300 pixel. Okay, so by default it is there. Let me try to reduce this one. Okay, see what is happening. I'm giving only maximum 300 pixel. It is coming out, right? Automatically, but I don't want coming out. What I can do? I can give minimum height. How much height I want to do it? I can give like a min hyphen height property. So how much I want to do it? I'll give like this something. Okay. So whichever the property you want to give it, you can give that values. So and you can play with this property. Minimum height, how much you want to give it, you can give it. Okay, so this min and max, where we will use it? I'll tell maximum something like this. Suppose this maximum width you will use it in the forms, wherever you are using forms or any sidebar something. Like those times you can use a min width and max width property. Height somewhere where we are displaying some large images or some large content. In those cases, we will use this height, these properties. Okay, so this is a property we can use it. And the last thing is a box model. Very important question. Like 2 days before also it is asked for one guy. Okay, so that is that much important. Box model. Okay, you have learned everything, nothing is there. Okay, I will show you in the screen itself. This is a box, right? So which is the content? Whatever I am writing this data is nothing but a content. After the content, what it is there ma? Padding. After the padding, what it is there? Border. After the border, what it is there? Margin. Okay, these four, combining these four into single thing is called a box model. Okay, sir, how can I see it in my screen? Simple, right click, inspect. Okay, so if you go here, I will highlight it here. Okay, suppose here, see whichever the high area I am highlighting, this is nothing but a content area. Okay, after the content area there is a green color is there, right? That is nothing but a padding. After the padding there is a border is there, right? That is nothing but a border. After the border, right and left, there is a light that color is there, right? What is it? This color, that is nothing but a what color? Margin. Okay, combining all these four into is called nothing but a box model. If you want to see the screen, see observe this one. This is your content. Okay, after the content, what it is there? Padding. After the padding, what it is there? Border. After the border, what is there? Margin. See right side I was highlighting, right? First, what is the content? After the content, padding, after the padding a border, after the border a margin. So combining these boxes entire things, we'll call it as a what, a box model. Okay, so they will ask definitely what is a box model. So first content will be there, and after the content what is the one, padding, after the padding a border, after the border a margin will be there. Okay, now the question is, margin is outside of the border or inside of the border? Outside of the border only, don't never say inside of the border. Okay, yes. Okay, so the next things will complete it tomorrow. And what we want to do, I will give one example form for this one, or let us go and do any of this one. Okay, suppose if anybody is not doing this one, let us try to work on this page here. Okay, suppose this boxes, you know how to display these four boxes, right? You can write one div, inside you can take four divs, and you take display is equal flex, automatically this will come as a four in one line. That is okay. And suppose you want to display here, right? If I want to take this one, what is the layout I can set it, you think about what I can do. First I will take my box like this is a one div. Okay, after the one div, how many parts I want to divide it, two parts. I will go and divide like this. Okay, divide like this, the two parts. This is a one and this is a two. Inside the two, I am going to upload one image here. I will upload a image here, something or any text. This is one. And after here, I want to do something, right? I will take a two divs. I will write first div here, second div here. Automatically, what will happen? It will display in a line by line. So my this one will come right. And I want to write a this rounded borders. Do you know how to take a rounded borders? Yes, border hyphen radius property. I want to apply background color. Do you know how to apply it? Background color property. I want to make a text color white. What is the property? Color is equal to white property. Something like this. Okay, you try to do this these four cards and try to do this one. Don't work on these two images. Okay, we will not work on these images. These images are coming from the library. They are not doing on any HTML code. It is from the SVG and Canvas, and they will be developed by the libraries. You can say you can go to any React chart libraries. Automatically, the number of libraries will come. Don't work on this two. Okay, and focus only on the remaining things. This one and this one, this one. If you have done this one, let us go for any next page. I'll go for employees. Okay, let us go on employee. Okay, so this is a table, man. Everybody know this is a table, right? Okay, so this is a just a drop down. You know that drop down. Okay, and let us try to develop. This is image. So don't, you can write any image, but we tomorrow we'll see how to make it a circle. We'll make how to make a circle images. Tomorrow we will see them. Maybe you try to develop this page. I'll see like how you are going to develop. Based on that one, we'll think about it. Okay, make this button, how to do this one, right? Okay, you try this one, or tomorrow we'll focus. We'll try to focus this one. Okay, so this is a homework for tomorrow. This page. Okay, so I'll stop the recording.